Hi Sagittarius, I'm going to do your no contact reading for September. Find out your person's energy, their feelings, intentions and actions, plus the future position. There will be a part 2 in subscriptions per usual, so you can check that out if it resonates. And if you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. All right, so let's go, Sagittarius. So the first card I've got for non-contact, and by the way I do loads of other videos, so check them out. It says a fiery climax approaches. So a fiery climax approaches. What else have I got, please? Meant to be. So something is meant to be and a fiery climax approaches. Maybe it's supposed to be that way, Sagittarius, to have like a fiery climax with this person. Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen. And your love oracle, Sagittarius. Flirt, and it says extend your light-hearted energy to others. So flirt. Okay, Sag, let's go. Let's find out your person's energy, who you're in non-contact with. So the person that you're in no contact with, what's their energy looking like? Wow, heartbroken, third party, 3 of Swords. Damn. Okay, so what's going on in terms of their feelings towards you? What's their feelings towards you? They don't want to talk about it. They're still investigating, researching, spying. Gemini energy. What's going on in terms of their intentions? What's their true intentions? Their true intentions is they do realise that there is a connection, soul bond here. They do love you, or they see you as you know, a soul connection. What's the actions that they'll take? The actions are 7 of Swords, so they're keeping a lot of action to themselves. They're strategizing, maybe. Obviously, also they might not even want to get into conflict, so they might be unresponsive, and they don't want to get into contact. God, get your words out. Don't want to get into conflict. Also, can I just say, it could also be a lack of trust. So let's find out what's going on in terms of the outcome, the future position. The future position is you, the Knight of Wands. Maybe the future position is something regarding what you're going to do or what you're going to say. Anyway, there's been a third party or a heartbreak here. It could be why there's sneaky energy, there's a lack of trust, or there could be a strategy in play. But someone's keeping a lot to themselves and they're just working out how they feel right now. Let's go. King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They could feel really emotional about it. Or they may love you so much, but there's a third party or a heartbreak attached to this. Let's see what's going on. So there is that 5 of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups. And there's the 8 of Cups. So they just want to walk away from feeling loss, sorrow or regret. Or they want to walk away from a third party. They may regret something, or they may feel loss because they feel that you need to walk away from a third party or whatever that might be. They want to offer you love, though. They are sincere about you, or they want to open up to love. There's a lot going down in between the lines. I mean, loss or regret. We've got walking away from things that don't serve. They want to walk away from this third party or this heartbreak to offer love out, you know, or to come back into a sincerity of some kind with you. So let's have a look at the future position of this person. They could just be wanting to walk away from you right now and centre themselves emotionally, because the Knight of Cups is about offering love out, could be to themselves. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in the future with happiness. They want to nurture themselves, or they want to nurture something around them. They want to have a passionate new beginning. This could be on their own, but they also might want a passionate new beginning with you. They want to have fortune after difficulty, or they want a celebration. But they do realise that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, they need to put the energy into them. They need to nurture them in the near future, which is really nice. So let's have a look at your person's feelings towards you. So we are looking at that Page of Swords as investigation, researching, learning lessons, possibly, whatever that might be, waiting for you, Wheel of Fortune. They're waiting for you to come back around to them. End story. I mean, that is quite a simple feeling. I mean, it's not a simple feeling, by the way. It's far from a simple feeling, but the point is it's simple the way that they've said it to me. With the Wheel of Fortune, they want divine timing and destiny to come into play, but they know there's a waiting game for that. Whatever that reason is, they're still looking at it, spying, researching, maybe learning lessons. I mean, they might feel like, what do I need to change in myself? Or what do I need to do? I mean, that's all about the Page of Swords. That's, you know, a learning card. And it's about that Wheel of Fortune to come back around to their divine time and destiny. They want to have victory in their feelings, but they have to wait it out, or they feel like there's a distance between you two still. So there's a bit of a waiting game in terms of their feelings towards you. Yeah, there could be a decision that needs to be made because we've got the third party here. So it could be that there is a third party someone needs to walk away from, or that pain someone needs to walk away from still. What's going on, Sagittarius, in terms of feelings? Let's have a look. So we've got Wheel of Fortune again. So this is absolutely on the button as somebody's trying to balance something out and wants to come back around. They want to talk. They want to collaborate with you. Sagittarius, they want to rebuild here. Wow. They want to get clarity or give clarity out towards the Wheel of Fortune. They really want to come in divine time and destiny. They want it to work for them. They want to go towards their Wheel of Fortune in their feelings. That's for sure. So they are sincere about that 100% when I see that Knight of Cups. But there is definitely something that needs changing regarding that Three of Swords first. Okay, so it could be another connection, or the fact that they're broken and they need to work on that first, or you need to work on that. Let's find out what's going on with that Two of Cups and their intentions. So they do love you. They see you as a bond. They see you as someone they've invested in maybe as well with that Two of Cups. There's a big boundary up. There's a defence in play in their intentions towards you. You may have put that defence up. They might have put it up. And they're keeping a lot to themselves, how they really intend to move forward. But all they can see, do you know what all this person wants is just balance. Bring things back into balance. Be equal. They're holding back their love though. They're holding back how they feel towards you in love, because that's two of Cups. There is a boundary, so some boundaries being put up. Maybe it's because it's the third party, possibly, and the boundary's gone up, and now someone's keeping it to themselves on how they really feel. We have got the Six of Pentacles. That's great. So they do want to have a balance in the situation, in their intentions, and we've also got it in their feelings. I just want to try and balance things out a little bit. So let's have a look. Future intentions. Sorry, two more for future intentions. So we've got an expansion forward, so they want to move forward, and they're manifesting moving forward towards you maybe, but there's a bit of inconsistency possibly. And we've got you as the, there's a strategy and there's conflict with you though. So there's conflict about inconsistency or back and forward. There's also conflicts and strategies that need to be looked at. Honestly, there's a manifestation to move forward. They're waiting on their ships coming in. Maybe you're the one that's not sure, and you're the back and forth one in this connection. They're feeling the pain of that. Anyway, let's have a look at their actions towards you. What actions will they take? What actions, please? So we've got the Chariot. So there's forward momentum, letting go, moving forward. They want to communicate that possibly. There is a choice in love, I'm sure of it, because we've got the Lovers and we've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, and the Three of Swords has just come out again. So we have got, this is for those that have got a choice in love. So it could be that there is somebody else in your life, Sagittarius, or their life, and they need to make the changes regarding a choice in love and this heartbreak in their actions towards you. And maybe keeping a lot to themselves, that how they're feeling inside, because they're strategizing ways to move forward, leaving the past behind. But there is a choice in love, and there also is a third party energy here on the table in their actions towards you. So let's have a look what's going on. We've got a boundary, so there's definitely a boundary being put up, and there's a bit of confusion about what to do. There's that Chariot again. There's something that needs to be let go of, whether it is a third party or a heartbreak. There is definitely something here. There's some choices that need to be made to drop the burden. That's the choices. I just knew it. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at what's hidden from you that you're not aware of. Not hidden, that's in part 2. Let's have a look at what the future position is here. Where's the future position? So we've got clarity over inconsistency, or clarity with the Sagittarius in the future. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And there's love. There's the Devil though as well. We're going to get this. We've had it all across the board because we're doing non-contact. So we're going to have that, like there's something toxic that there's someone wanting to work on or trying to work on. They're holding their vision. There is an outcome of, I don't know. I mean, we've got love, we've got mastery of love, we've got passion, we've got excitement. We've also got the Queen of Wands. So it could be you giving yourself the clarity that you know, there's going to be some clarity that you make out, or you sort out with this person. Apologies that we get words out, which means there's going to be a master of emotion, or there's going to be an exchange in the future in regards to emotion. However, it's